It's a strange thing, but in spite of the fact that most people believe priests to be somehow cut off from the rest of the world, I come face to face with more human wickedness in a week than the average man does in a lifetime. And I still believe that at heart most human beings are good.
What really knocks me out is a book that, when you're all done reading it, you wish the author that wrote it was a terrific friend of yours and you could call him up on the phone whenever you felt like it.
Anytime a man comes along and says Indians or Mexicans or Englishmen, he's bound to be wrong. Each man is a person unto himself, and you'll find good, bad, and indifferent wherever you go.
I am not honorable because of what it will gain me. I am not honorable because it will impress my enemies. Honor is an end in itself. It exists even if everyone around me is dishonorable. The only honor I must worry over is my own.
Happiness can be found in even the darkest of places if only one remembers to turn on the light.
I wanted you to see what real courage is, instead of getting the idea that courage is a man with a gun in his hand. It's when you know you're licked before you begin, but you begin anyway and see it through no matter what. Lo you now, how vainly mortal men do blame the gods. For of us, they say, comes evil, whereas they, even of themselves, through the blindness of their own hearts, have sorrows beyond that which is ordained.
Life before death, strength before weakness, journey before destination.
But man is not made for defeat, he said. A man can be destroyed, but not defeated.
Today you are you. That's truer than true. There is no one alive that is youer than you.
There is an ecstasy that marks the summit of life, and beyond which life cannot rise. And such is the paradox of living, this ecstasy comes when one is most alive, and it comes as a complete forgetfulness that one is alive.
How do you know Mama will give them a cookie? I asked. She has to, Tommy said confidently, because she gave all the other kids a cookie.
Don't believe what your eyes are telling you. All they show is limitation. Look with your understanding. Find out what you already know, and you will see the way to fly.
But I remember one thing. It wasn't me that started acting deaf. It was people that first started acting like I was too dumb to hear or see or say anything at all.
Would you tell me, please, which way I ought to go from here? That depends a good deal on where you want to get to. I don't much care where. Then it doesn't matter which way you go.